Okay, so welcome to the Jaffna Club, to the January meeting of the Jaffna Club. The presenters are from Allai Villas, and they'll tell you more about themselves in a moment. The presenters are Matthew Felix Kumar, Director of Allai Villas, our old friend Suganthan Shanmuganathan, also Director, and Chulisha, I can't say her surname, Giganage, who's a project planning consultant. I'll bring the contact details back again later on. As usual, I go through the club's objectives. This is for anybody who's new to this. The club will facilitate, foster and support social intercourse and fellowship among its members. It will build a network of members and non-members that can work together to promote the economic development of the Northern Province. The club is a catalyst to help people like us connect with each other, help people connect with Northern entrepreneurs and business opportunities. So when I say the club is a catalyst, the club helps people connect, but the club does not invest, it does not raise funds, it does not make donations. It helps us connect with each other. A recording goes out. Typically, there will be about 15 to 20 people on the live Zoom, and then another 150 to 200 who will watch the recording. Now I just go, our first meeting month, we've had a Zoom. I slowly go through the people who have presented, and you will see that it is a who's who. It is a who's who of entrepreneurs from the Northern Province. We have entrepreneurs, we've had the governor, we had investors, we have lawyers, agriculture, tourism, health sector, Dr. Satyamurthy. And last month we had Northern Modern Irrigation, who are talking about advanced polytunnel agriculture. So the recordings are all available. So for now, I will hand over to Matthew, Suganthan, and Chulisha.
And one more person is Dilan Jagan. Dilan, our project. Dilan.
Okay.
And
right.
And Mr. Jagan, our other director, Mr. Sri Rasamanikam, also with us from Switzerland. From Switzerland. Yes. I think he's on. Mr. Dr. Rasamanikam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes. I'm listening to you. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Allai Villas team, if you'd like to take over. If you need to share the screen, then you can go ahead.
Please, Chulisha, you can start your presentation. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Felix, and thank you, Mr. Jagan and Jaffna Club for this opportunity. Let me share the screen. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are, very much.
I have sent a request to get permission to share the screen.
Yeah. So you should be able to share now.
It's okay. I just shared and also on presentation mode. Hope it's okay. Is the view okay?
Can I ask everyone else to mute themselves? So unless you're speaking, can you please mute yourself? Thank you. Somebody out there needs to mute. Okay,
Yes.
Trilisha, if you want to carry on.
Yes, Mr. Jakan, can you confirm whether the presentation slides are viewed? Is it in the
Yes.
presentation mode, right? Okay,
Yes,
right.
yes,
Thank you
go
very
ahead,
much.
go ahead. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to those who are joining from Jaffna, and hello to everyone joining from different parts of the world. So I'm Chulesha Giganage, a town planner, and currently I'm working as a project planning consultant for Allai Villas and Eurogrant. So today we are talking about some initiatives that these Mr. Felix and Mr. Suganthan, Dr. Rasamanikam and his partners have taken in Jaffna with the motive of developing Jaffna as well. So our destination is LAPD, a small village that is located about 6 kilometers away from Jaffna city. So we'll be talking about investment opportunities, but these investment opportunities are just beyond making profit. It has some hidden motives, especially to develop Jaffna as well as the northern part of the country. So these are the three projects that we'll be talking about today: the Allai Villas, Eurogrant, Cabana and Small Luxury Hotel, and also a project that which we are still at the inception stage of developing. It's a 4-star luxury hotel, which is also going to happen in LAPD. So all these three projects are going to happen at one place, LAPD, overlooking the water lagoon front. So we'll discuss more about them. So before coming into the projects, let me briefly explain the real vision behind these initiatives. It is actually to contribute to the economic, social, and tourism-led development in Jaffna through high-quality, well-planned projects that set new benchmarks for the region. So it's not just about investment. It's not just about doing some hotel project or a housing project. It has some hidden motives behind that is actually to take to rebrand Jaffna as an international tourism destination, because right now we know, although Jaffna has the potential to be an international tourism destination, it does not have the right infrastructure, especially accommodation facilities, to support that vision. So these set of projects are actually aiming at that, to support Jaffna to become an international tourism destination. So it's not just about tourism, but when we have physical projects like this, residential, hospitality sector projects, it also contributes to the local economy. It creates jobs. So all those like hidden motives are a part of these initiatives. So the real inspiration these investors had in mind when they introduced, when they wanted to plan these projects, I have listed few of them. One is to be reconnected with Jaffna and contributes to its development. So all the investors that are part of this project are a diaspora community now settled in different parts of the world, but everyone has a kind of emotional attachment to Jaffna, and they want to do something back for Jaffna. So this is their way of doing that. And the second intention is to create an opportunity for the diaspora community to own a second home in Jaffna. So those who want to come back and maybe visit Jaffna for some time, they need to. And it is good if they can own their own space, physical space. So this Allai Villa project, for example, it is an opportunity creating the diaspora community to own a second home in Jaffna. And the third inspiration is to actually make Jaffna attractive and appealing to the second and third generation of diaspora community. The children, the grandchildren who want to visit Jaffna, who want to learn a bit more about Jaffna and maybe visit Jaffna for a few days. Jaffna has to be ready for that because all these diaspora, second generation, third generation communities, they might look for new facilities, entertainment, better accommodation facilities, infrastructure for them to be able to visit. So this is also one of the hidden motives that these investors had in mind when coming up with these initiatives. So let's come to the location of these projects. It's Allai Villas. As I told you, it's a tranquil coastal village that is located on Kites Island and overlooking the calm waters of Jaffna Lagoon. So if I point it out, I hope you can see my laser point. So this is the project site. You can see it's actually look next to the lagoon, and it's really connected to Jaffna with the causeway, and it is actually it's not in the city. But it's very close to the city because it's 6 kilometers away from Jaffna city, and so it has the potential to use Jaffna city infrastructure, but at the same time located in a serene environment, enjoying the lagoon views. So reason why the investors selected LAPD are, first, as I told you before, lagoon and this unique island setting. So it has beautiful views and it is serene, and LAPD is a well-known bird watching area. It is a home for many migrant species. So it has this potential to be an eco-friendly destination. And in terms of connectivity, it is 6 kilometers away from Jaffna city, and it is connected with other islands of Jaffna as well, and it's also connected to Mandativ Island, where the International Cricket Stadium project is happening. And the village itself, it has this peaceful character, and it is an ideal location for experiential and slow travel experience. And right now, although it has this potential to be a good tourist destination with all this potential, it is right now, it does not have many, actually it doesn't have tourist accommodation facilities. The hotels and bungalows, villas, these kind of initiatives are not known to LAPD area yet. So the projects that we are planning are going to be the first projects coming up in this area. So these projects will be taking LAPD to become a kind of a well-known tourist destination later. So so first mover advantage is there with all these three projects. So true that these projects have like the thought, the actual attempt on these projects have been made starting like 5 years back. But the most important moment for these projects is right now, because as we all know, the government's political environment of the country is enabling investments, and it's like the processes and everything have been smoothened out for physical development projects like this. So that's an advantage to voyage projects like this right now. And also the other developments that's happening right now in Jaffna. For example, Jaffna International Airport, it's the second phase development is now underway, and it has a target of achieving 300,000 annual passengers per year, and also the International Cricket Stadium with 40,000 seating capacity, and it is just 5 kilometers away from our project site. So it will create a new demand to the area, demand for accommodation facilities, which our projects can supply when that happens. So on the other hand, although Jaffna has not yet been a popular tourist destination, it has the potential now. It's emerging as a destination. So for example, Lonely Planet has recognized Jaffna as one of the top 25 best places to visit in the world for 2026. So that's a kind of good point which we can have as a potential. And also country's overall tourism sector is also growing, and we are now achieving the tourist arrival targets, and that itself is also enabling Jaffna. Right now, Jaffna is not considered a main destination in all island travel network, but it has the potential to be with the projects that we are proposing. So I'm not going to talk too much about the Jaffna's tourism potential, but I want to highlight Jaffna has potential in many segments, like culture and heritage tourism because of Jaffna Fort and the Narlur Covil and other buildings with colonial architectural influence, and the island network, beach and leisure tourism facilitating beach tourism, and this Allai area, especially because of the lagoon and the special ecosystem, it has the potential to become a nature-based tourism destination. And then wellness and Ayurveda, spiritual retreat tourism because of these well-known herbs and these spiritual linkages. We have the potential to promote Jaffna as a wellness tourist destination, religious and pilgrimage tourism, also experiential and marine tourism. So let me introduce the site now in a proper way. So Jaffna is city is over here, and our project site is located overlooking the lagoon at this point. So it's 6.2 kilometers from Jaffna. We have two access ways, this red line and the purple line. And the purple line actually is through the Mandativ Island. So, and in this area, some developments are also happening, like international school has come up in Allai, and a water park has been proposed in close proximity to Jaffna International Cricket Stadium. So the surrounding area also is being developed, enhancing the potential of our project site. So this is an actual view of the project. So all these new roads have been constructed by the investors themselves using their own funds to enhance the connectivity of the site. And these houses that you see are actually the houses of Allai Villas project. And let me introduce the master plan. So I've been talking about three projects. Allai Villas project is the orange color land plot here. So we have around 72 houses proposed within this site. And on north to that is the proposed land for 4-star luxury hotel project. And southwards, we have two plots of lands, which one we are proposing for luxury rental housing later, that has not yet been finalized yet, but beneath that, this beige color plot is allocated for the cabana and small scale luxury hotel projects. So you can see all these projects are complementing each other and also enhance each project's potential. And you all can see from this Google satellite image that it's very in close proximity to the lagoon, and it has this direct lagoon view. Let's talk about Allai Villas project now. So Allai Villas project is a residential villa development project, as I told you, developed with the purpose of creating second homes for diaspora community, and also supporting local construction and services. And that is one aspect of it. And the second aspect of it, the Allai Villas houses can be an investment option as well for those who would like to invest in Jaffna. So because with all the developments coming up in and around Jaffna, the ROI of this project is high, and it is expected that the returns on investment is ensured because of this potential. And so it's actually, in terms of land, it is 6-acre land. We are talking about 72 houses, and it has 4 housing types. We have developed a brochure which we would like to share, so you can refer to the brochure for more information about these different types of houses. And actually now it's 27 houses. 27 houses have been sold, and 5 houses have been already completed and ready to hand over. And in overall, the investors are spending about $40 million USD for this project, and And as I said, told you, according to the master plan, on either side of these projects, 2 hotels are coming. So the owners of these houses, owners and occupants of these houses will be granted membership to enjoy some of the hotel amenities. So that can be an added advantage here. So as I told you, there are 4 types of houses. This is Kalayagam. So all these project houses are now have been, in terms of architecture wise, they have the modern look, and we have different options like 2 bedrooms and also 3-bedroom houses, single story, as well as 2-story houses. So these houses have been named nicely, like this second type of houses we called Kuralagam, and then Arulagam house type. So it is a 2-story house. It's a 2-story house with 3 bedrooms. So I'm not going to go into details. I'm just going to give you the idea how it looked like. And you can refer the brochure for more details. And yes, the last type of house. So these different houses have different amenities and also the options, the number of parking spaces likewise. So it differs from type to type. So and yes, so some of the photos of completed projects. So earlier we actually wanted to try adding up some traditional architectural touch on these houses. So we designed some of the houses in that way as per the client's requirements as well. But now the houses are designed in adapting the modern architectural designs. So these are some ongoing and already completed house photographs of some houses. So in investment wise, so you can, in terms of price range, there are houses starting from 22 million and goes up to 60 million each house with land. So it is not just a house we are talking about, it's with the land. So and there are different payment options available, and monthly payment is one of the convenient payment plan that is available for this. And for more details, you can contact the numbers here and the numbers in the brochure, as well as Mr. Suganthan. So I'll briefly talk about Eurogrand Cabana and Small Luxury Hotel project. So as I told you, it is designed as a boutique hospitality retreat. It has 12 cabanas and 6 suites, and so it is overlooking the lagoon, as I explained you. So it is envisioned as a calm and inclusive leisure destination, which is also affordable to local visitors. So the price range of this hotel would be the mid scale. So because we should not, when we are promoting a destination, it should not be only for the foreigners, only for the people who can afford more. But these projects, these are not actually profit motive. So we have the investors wanted to make some of the projects accessible and affordable for local tourists as well. And so some layout drawings. Right now this project is at the approval stage, so we intend to complete this project by 2027 June, mid 2027. The total investment is 2 million. So it is located on 1.7 acre land, and it also has pool and poolside bar, as well as Ayurvedic spa and meditation center. So some of the 3D drawings of this project, how the cabanas will be located, and the main facility areas, and also the entrance building. Now let's come to talk about the third project, which is still at the inception stage. We are still finalizing the branding of this project. So it's going to be a 4-star luxury hotel, and it's going to be the first 4-star luxury hotel project in Jaffna as well. So it's like investors are planning to invest about $4 million into this project, and the target completion date is June 2028. So for this project, actually, the partners, the investors are looking for more partners as well. So there is room for this also. So it's going to be a hotel with 100 plus rooms, and with a banquet hall that has about 1,000 seating capacities, many conference rooms, restaurants, swimming pool, gymnasiums. Likewise, it's going to be suiting or scale, right? Positioning at the 4-star category level. So, and we have few photographs of like how the look and feel of it, and the lobby entrance, reception, how it would look. And I'm sure by looking these pictures, you will see like how this project will position Jaffna in future, because these type of projects are required to brand a destination. So that is what it is about, branding Jaffna as an international tourism destination. Yes, thank you very much. I think with that, the presentation, we end the presentation. I think we are open now for the discussion, and Mr. Felix and Mr. Suganthan will share more information. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
As Jagan visited the Allai Villas project, I think Jagan should say a few words about Allai Villas, because he came, I remember 1 year ago he visited, and he was visited with me about a week ago. I think better Jagan say a few words before Felix say anything.
No, so I've seen the Allai Villas project. Suganthan has taken me 3 or 4 times over the last, year or 2 years. So I've seen it from when there was nothing there to now. There are many houses already built. The concept looks very good. It is the first time I've seen anything on this scale. And as I hear about Hotel Noah, the 4-star, and the other hotel that Jalisha's spoken about, having a tourist. So this is 2 things. One is a tourist center, and the other thing is a residential center. So the tourists, they come for a few days. The residents own their own properties. I was interested when Jalisha was talking about the 2nd and 3rd generations, because I have a son and a grandson. My son is nearly 30 years old and has very little interest. My grandson is 1.5 years old. And as Suganthan knows, I have a plan to make him love Jaffna. But it's things like this that will make a difference for the 2nd and 3rd generation. A place where they can have a great time, which is air-conditioned, where they'll be comfortable. For it to be close, I think 15 minutes, is it, to drive to Jaffna Town?
10 to 15, depends on you.
10 to 15 minutes. It sounds very, very interesting. It sounds very interesting. So please carry on. Are there any questions from others?
Hi, Jagan, Vincent here. Yes, I've got lots of questions, but at least I'll start with 1 or 2. The ROI, what are we looking at? The return on investment on these projects? Rough idea?
Within 2 years, it's about 50 to 100%. I will share you that information later separately. In the house investment, we have an ROI, right? And the hotel project, not yet. We are working on, but for the house project, we can share you the ROI.
Okay. And since my wife is from Karamban, so she has a question. She has got a concern saying that the birds and the natural things and everything, she says it might be disturbed due to this project. So I said, I'm sure that they would have done their due diligence before they do that. So can you comment on that? You guys are not disturbing the environment as to the migration of the birds and all these stuff?
Yeah, 100% Vidyanana. I'm here for last 12 years. I'm also very concerned about the environment disturbance and everything. Whenever we do something, before we touch the land, we study for 3-4 years, right? We in and out, we live there, we breathe, and then we have the professionals working with us, environmentalists, university people, and then after we came to the conclusion, nothing will be disturbed, and then only we started the project.
Great, good to hear that. And one of the questions what I have for you guys is, you say it's starting from 22 million, right? The houses. So we are talking about 110,000 Canadian dollars, if I'm not mistaken.
100,000 Canadian.
Right.
Now
Okay.
222, less than 100,000, 98.
Oh, less than 100,000. And then, do you guys are engaging with any banks for financing? For example, if somebody wants to put $25,000, and if they want to get a mortgage for $75,000 or equivalent to the Sri Lankan rupees, is there anybody facilitating that? You know where I'm coming from on these questions.
Yes, Mr. Anna, to answer to your question, Sambat Bank regional managers on the line, he's Mr. Arul. Arul should be able to answer to you the question. Hi, Arul.
Hi, Suganthan. First of all, thank you very much. Am I audible, Mr. Suganthan?
Yes,
Yes.
you are. Yes, go ahead.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting us for this forum. So, just to brief, we have had a lengthy chat with Mr. Suganthan, and our management is very much impressed with the ongoing projects, and we are ready to finance for this project. As well as for the individual people who are interested in buying properties. The limitation would be in purchasing properties in Sri Lanka, which are governed by some government rules for the permitting investment for foreigners. If it is a dual citizen or even one-time Sri Lankan with PR and all, there won't be any problem. We will be able to do so. And for non-nationals, there will be some restrictions that we are working on to how to iron out those things or how to come out with solutions. Definitely, there is an option. We are planning. We are in constant discussion with Mr. Suganthan, and in another 1 or 2 months' time, we will be ready with the financial solutions as well. So don't worry about it. We are there to finance. We are working on it.
So glad to hear that. I would be interested to know what is the down payment you are looking at the houses, and also especially I know the interest rates are high in Sri Lanka at the moment, the loans and whatnot. So I would be interested to know about the housing scheme interest rates, as to what interest rate you will be offering and what is the term and the amortization term that you will be looking at it. So if you can have those things into consideration when you are working on the project, it'll be helpful for us to pass the word around and get more people buying these type of houses.
Normally, basically, we go by the cash flows of the customer. So whatever the cash flows he has, according to that, we prepare the repayment schedules and all. And also, there's an age limitation. The maximum will go up to 60 years. That's the Sri Lankan policy for a customer to repay. Beyond that, we can do that provided that particular customer is engaged in a business or some other having some other income revenue sources. So we are comfortable with debt equity ratio of 70-30. Is what we normally expect, but based on the customer's credibility and net worth, we can further negotiate on it as well. So that, of course, we can do.
When you say 70-30, you're looking at 30% down payment and 70% mortgage?
Or 30%.
Okay.
Yes, minimum of 30%. Is what we are looking at, but that also can be negotiated, and based on the customer's requirement or during the construction period, we can delay bringing in equity. from the customer, those things can be arranged.
Okay, so my other question is basically when you mentioned about the age of 60, right? That's the age you up to. What we are looking at is most of the expatriates like me, we are all in late 50s or early 60s. So these are the people you will be looking into investing in this type of environment. I don't think you can get any youngsters investing it because they don't know much about Sri Lanka. For example, if you take my sons, they are not going to be interested in these things. But if I invest and do it, obviously, they'll be very happy to take over the inheritance because it's not coming from them anyway. So what my question is that the age is basically concealed and that's what the bank's regulation, or you will be flexible on looking at the age as well?
We are very much flexible, but this is what I'm talking is the regulation what we have in Sri Lanka. Earlier we had a retirement age of 55, so we were comfortable. The banks were comfortable to go up to 60 years. That's what the limitation what we had. But in this scenario, this is going to be a special case for us. And we have done certain things, financing up to 75 or for longer year period as well. So case by case basis, we can evaluate and we can come up with a tailor-made solution for you all. Don't worry about that. We will negotiate. We are ready to negotiate with you all and come to a compromise or a amicable solution. Don't worry about it. Just keep only thing in mind. We are ready to finance, and we are looking at in the range of 30-70 debt equity. Even in that also, we are ready to negotiate with you all how we are going to go ahead.
And also, Vincent, we are also ready to, Allai Villas is also ready to go on a tri-party agreement, right? Bank and Allai Villas and the buyer, right? So we will make sure that if a good buyer needs finance, that we can support. And also, Allai Villas is promoting diaspora to start using our banking system. Not only buying the house, we want them to get and start using our banking system in their thing. So this way they will get used to the banking system and all that stuff. That's another thing that we worked on it for a long time. And I have a long-standing relationship with Samvat Bank, and so that's why we said, okay, this is they are willing to work with us on this.
Okay, so coming to, I'm taking too much of time. I want to give space for others also. So then I will connect with you on these things and we'll talk further. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Vincent, and thank you for joining.
Thank you, Vincent, for some excellent questions.
Can I just, Jagan, can I just come as a follow-up question? Is it possible, and this is Darwin, wouldn't it be easier to open an investment account so that IAA account, I think, and would Sampat Bank assist in facilitating that? Because that would mean that if you do want to sell the property, you can take the resources back rather than just having borrowing domestically.
Yeah, that can be arranged, and if you all are planning to bring in huge capital into Sri Lanka, that is the best way we would recommend. And even if the property is generating higher cash flows, if you all want to take out, that would be the ideal way to you all to bring in equity into Sri Lanka. So IIA we can facilitate. And then you can remit the funds through IIA account and do the business, and you will have good proof that you have bought in funds from outside Sri Lanka, and you will have the liberty to take it back as and when you want. So that could be facilitated, Mr. Jiva, if I am correctly pronouncing your name.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
So iPhone 2, can you tell us who you are and then ask your question?
Jagan, can I chip in a couple of words?
Sorry, who is that? Who is that?
Vasu.
Vasu. Now, iPhone 2 had their hand up first, so if you let them ask their question, then Vasu, I know you've been trying to develop in Mandativu in that area, but iPhone 2.
Yeah, more than that, I visited Allai Villas a couple of times.
Vasu, wait. iPhone 2.
Okay, Jagan, this is Janan. Just wanted to kind of add to this. I visited this project few days ago, and I was very, very impressed. The layouts and the quality of construction and how well it has been done. I didn't expect something like this in that region, and I'm happy that something of this caliber is coming to the north, and really impressed by it. I just wanted to kind of really express my feelings about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Janan is another big investor in Yakachi, and a good friend. Vasu, I apologize. If you want to take over.
Yeah, just like Janan said, I have visited this project also a few times. I'm a diaspora investor in Sri Lanka. It's a fantastic project, and then I give all my blessings to success for the project. Thank you.
Thank you, Vasu.
Okay, I have a couple of questions.
Thank you, Vasu.
Arul from Sampath, I heard you say something. You said that people who are former citizens are allowed to buy property. Is that correct? So someone who was a citizen but is now only a citizen of Canada or the UK are allowed to buy property. Is that correct, Arul?
Yeah, they are allowed to invest only on residential properties, not in all commercial properties and all. There are some restrictions, and on and off these restrictions comes and goes, and we have to look into those things. And if you all are really interested, what we can do is there are ways what we can I would say, like incorporating a company like Sri Lankan company having the major shares with you all. Through that particular company, you all are allowed to purchase the property. Then those things are also there. Then the 100% control is with that particular company. However, the property will be is also under that particular company, and it will be owned by you all, a person who is not a non-national. So what we will do, sir, we will take each and every case separately, and we have our compliance team working with us. They are well aware about the limitations what we have and how to overcome those things as well. So case by case, we are there to provide you with ideas and solutions.
Okay, thank you. Felix, you were going to say something.
Okay, what about foreign nationals of non-Sri Lankan origin? They can buy?
That, give it one more week. I already gave it to one of the Colombo lawyer, Jagananda. He's working on that. I will have a solid answer for you on that.
Okay, thank you. You can post it.
Now we start, all this time, a lot of the people who came from dual citizen bought it. Now only this question recently start popping up about non-Sri Lankans wants to buy it. So we gave it to the lawyer. Lawyer said, there's a way we can do it. So we will advise you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, so before I ask my next question, does anybody else have a question? Okay, so my question is, Hotel Noah, you're talking about $4 million and you're looking for investors. So how would people invest? This would be in equity. And have you priced the equity yet?
Felix, why don't you answer the question, or you want me to answer it?
The question, sorry. Yeah, please, Suganthan, you carry on. Please answer the question. Yeah.
Jagan, okay, this is on a designing stage. What the architect have advised is this is going to be a $5 million project. Okay, so all the documents and the paperwork is getting done while we are speaking. That's a hotel project. So for that, we have already a 2 million investment we already have. So we will be looking for maximum of 3 million. right? And also we will bring in bank also into play. Maybe bank also, we will go to bank for maybe $1.5 million US, and only we will be looking for $1.5 million, the investors' money, right? Was it all set to go? But we will have all the final documents within few months.
So that's when you'll have your prospectus, your investment prospectus in a few months.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we are doing the feasibility study. A lot of things are getting done because this is like new to the north, right? So that's why it's taking some time.
Yeah.
But we won't ask the money. We just in the thing. What do you call in the presentation? Sulisha said this investment is available, but we are not ready to take the investment now. We will take it once the documents is ready.
So who controls permission to do a development like this on Mandativu and Velanai?
As usual, Jagan, this is about 19 different departments. Okay, Felix went through a hell to get all the approvals done. So finally, after
a long
5
story.
weeks, only 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, we got the electricity into the property, water line. So now we have everything, right? So back and forth. Finally, they decide to give us everything. So now, and also this is another good thing is, Jagan, a lot of the developers who are looking at our project, engineers and developers in the north, I have met recently. They said they had the idea or they already had the land. They weren't starting it because they were waiting to see if this is going to become a successful one. Right now, we said we have everything successful. There's a couple of people they're going to start it very soon. But the location won't be like this. They have an inland property they bought it, right? So they were very amazed, and also I can introduce them to you, Jagan. They are very interesting people, young bloods,
Okay. I mean, Suganthan and I tried to do a project, the water sports project, and we struggled to get anywhere with that. So it's good to hear that the authorities are being more cooperative now.
This is basically most of the things will get done by Mr. Sri Rasamanikam and Felix. Sri is he did doctorate in logistics in Switzerland, and Felix Anna is from Norway. The other one actually did all the hard work, and I joined in the tail end of it.
No, Thambi, Suganthan also one of our strong pillar. Without Suganthan, yeah. So, yeah. So, Sri, do you have anything to say, Thambi? And first of all, I thank you. I thank Julisia. She presented a wonderful presentation. Very nice. So, thank you for that, Julisia.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Thank you. It's my
Fantastic.
pleasure.
Yeah,
And it's an
fantastic
honor to be
presentation.
talking. Yes.
So, yeah. Dr. Sri, do you have anything to say, Thambi?
So everything's okay. I am listening to what you're saying. Mrs. Ulcia is also talking about nicely presentation, and Suganthan also informed everything clearly. I would say that this is a good thing to in future. I'm also last week today before I met from Prime Minister in Switzerland, and Prime Minister in Sri Lanka. You visited and Davos. I'm also talking about our Allai Villas project. They are also very happy to see in the northern province the development. We are talking about more about the airport, Palali airport project, and also our Allai Villas project and the hotel project. They have very much interested towards support it also. They've also so promised me they will come to northern province. They visited our site as well. And maybe I hope is our project going to be future is very development. Thank you so much, everyone, to participate here.
Thank you.
Can I
Thank you,
have
Sri. Thank you, Sri. Yeah,
You know,
definitely we are going to take Jaffna to the next level. Definitely we'll do that. Yeah, yes, please, Ajiva.
yeah, just a quick question. So you are purchasing on plan, is that right? It's on plan, it's not completed projects, because I know, I mean, I've passed that area, I've been to the area. Is it
Yeah. Yes,
so
Jivaka. You
it,
purchase on plan, right?
and
You
then
give a
and then
deposit, and then as the development happens, you pay. Once the payment is finished and then development is finished, you get your deed.
so what's the timeline? Are we talking about a
8
year and a half, 18 months,
no,
2 years?
8 to 12 months now.
8 to 12
Depends
months.
on the
So
size. If it's a 2-bedroom, we can get it done in 6 to 8 months. If it's a 4-bedroom with 2-story, 8 to 12 months. And also
and so
depends on the season, right? Like, if you come on board, say November, December, we can't really do anything in November, December. So we lose 2 months. That's why I say 8 to 12 months. Really, the construction takes about 8 to 9 months.
yeah, so 8 to 12 months. So okay, so that's one thing. So one of the things when I noticed when I visited the place and nobody was there, it was just the security, is do you have when will all the fixtures be done? Say, for example, the electricity, the water systems, because say, for example, you finish something in 12 months, and okay, I think you've done about 20 plus out of the 70 that you are proposing, right? I think 20, 21, 22 you've completed. So you've got 22 buyers at the moment, right?
Now 30, Jivaka. I think
Now
30.
30. Okay, so I mean, so there's a lot of other infrastructure that goes with this sort of property development. So when will that be completed? Because then you have to have, there's a
What
scale level,
happens?
number one. So but who are your contractors? Who are your, because in Sri Lanka you have so many contractors, and I remember even in Colombo, people, the first question they ask is, who is the developer? Who's the contractor? Who are the construction people?
Okay. Okay. Answer to your first question. We got the electricity and water line about 5 to 6 weeks ago. So all the houses will be temporary electricity will be installed, and also all the lots are plotted already. They will also have the water line installed. Okay, we made the payment. That's also happening, and also internal roads will be developed within this year. Right, we have the temporary road, but the permanent roads will be developed within this year. And also the Allai Villas is the responsible person for you to build the building and give it to the quality that we promise. We have about 7 builders, local contractors. Not local means Sri Lankan contractors from Colombo to Anuradhapura to Batticaloa working in the project. Right? We will assign them based on the availability of the sales. But Allai Villas project will be guarantee their workmanship.
So you have good architects and engineers on your team. So
Exactly.
Suganthan, you are the engineer or the?
No, I'm the jack of all trades. You know that.
Yeah.
No. We have Felix and I have them all, right? Felix and I has been shy, so that's why I had to answer to it, because also Felix was away for 3 months. Last 3 months I was heavily involved, so that's why I was jumping and answering all the questions, because I have the up-to-date information now, right? Or else usually Felix and I is the one answering questions.
Yeah, that's fine, Thambi Suganthan, that's fine. Because we are having a chartered architects, chartered engineers, and chartered professionals, BOQ officers. So we have everybody. Yeah? So there's we can provide the professional materials if you need.
Okay, so are there any more questions? Just as a last thing, so the speaker, Chulesha talked about branding of the North. Now, the North has got a big branding problem, and having a high quality development like this. No, I hope that the 4-star hotel actually achieved 4-star standards, and I hope that all the houses, the chalets, are of high standard. What I've seen so far looks good, because the perception of the North is very poor. And it's developments like this that will make the difference. And I'm sure that if this is a success, others will follow, because that's just how we Sri Lankans are. And that will be a good thing for tourism and for affluent residents. For the northern economy, that will be a good thing. So now, yeah, Chulisha.
May I add one last note on about the standards, because me working as the planning consultant, as Mr. Felix and Mr. Suganthan also said, we have a good team of professionals working, professors from University of Moratuwa working on environmental concerns. I think there was a question about the disturbance to birds, their behavior. So IEE, initial environmental examination, which is a mandatory for a project like this, has been done, and it has been completed for Allai Villas project. Then only we can get the approvals. And for Cabana project also, it's still now ongoing. And likewise, and as you mentioned about the standards of the hotels, we are closely working with the Sri Lanka Tourism Development Authority. So for the project to be registered and classified as a 4-star hotel, we have to accommodate the standards given. So that itself is a process. And for the branding purpose also, we have engaged with branding experts, professionals in Colombo, based in Colombo. So they are helping on this. So it is actually a big team of professionals are contributing to this project, and the professionals also have follow this good course of developing the requirement to develop Jaffna as an inspiration. Yeah, that's the note I wanted to add. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's very good.
Thank you,
Someone
Chulisha.
rang my doorbell, so I'll be back in a minute.
Election, somebody knocked on the door, Jagan's door.
Yeah. Yes, Thambi, please.
With a suitcase.
Yeah. Thank you, Jagan.
Okay, so I missed that. But anyway, have we finished? I just had someone at the door. So as usual, thank you.
I thought somebody heard the presentation. They don't want to miss out, so they knock on your door to invest.
Yes. They'll be knocking at your door, Suganthan, to invest. So thank you, Chulisha. That was wonderful. That was an excellent presentation. Very interesting project. I hope it goes well. So as usual, now we've come to the end.
Oh, Jagan, one more thing I forgot. Sorry, Jagan, one more thing I forgot. For Jaffna Club, right? I'm more than happy to offer a lot where Jaffna Club members can put together money to buy a property where they can come as on their holidays when they can come and stay and enjoy. Right? Remember, as I was mentioning last time, I talked to Felix. Felix is also more than happy to support you on that.
Oh, good. Sounds interesting. Okay, so people in the US, good morning. People in London, have a good lunch. People in Sri Lanka, team time or gin time. And for our friends in Australia, I think good night. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Jaffna
Club.
Thank you.